Okay, I've been asked to make a tutorial on how to use our web page. And the first thing when you sign up for our website, you'll receive an email with your username and password. And in that email, there'll be a message saying you need to install an OST program, which is an on-screen takeoff program. But you don't need to do that. There's no programs that you need to install when working with our web page at all. We download everything in a PDF file, and so as long as you've got a Java reader, like Adobe Acrobat or something, you should be able to read um, all the projects without any problem. So what you want to do is go onto the internet, any browser, and then up here, let's wait till it gets on. Okay, up here in the address bar, go ahead and put in our web page, which is www.customsurveysinc.com, and it should take us to the home page. There we go. On the home page, and then over here on the left-hand side, you'll see home, some buttons, sample projects, member login, and about custom surveys. Just go to this member login, and you'll have this logo here. Click on that, and go ahead and put in your username and password. I'm just going to log into the mechanical portion, and you can see the projects that we have in the mechanical, but whatever your username and password will take you to the appropriate division of our web page. It's separated out into lights and panels and lights and mechanical or plumbing or air handling. And you can go to, or it'll take you directly to that portion. Now, when you first sign up, you'll want to probably go into My Desk here and go to this Notifications Setup. Now, what this does is it signs you up for email so that you are notified of any new projects that we put up on the web page or new addendas that have been added to the web page for that day. So every day you'll receive an email saying what is new on the web page. So you'll want to just click all three of these buttons probably and set notification. It'll say notifications have been updated, and if you click here to manage service, and you will notice that it will be on. In fact, here let me take it off, and it's off. And then you'll click all three of them, and it'll be on. But you have to press this to see that it is on. Anyway, so now that's been set, you'll be receiving emails. Make sure that this email address is correct. Now you'll be receiving emails every day to say what's on. If you don't like it, just go ahead and declick, I guess. Clear these boxes, and you won't receive those emails anymore. Okay. Now, in order to actually search for projects, best way is probably, well, there's a few ways to do it. Let's go ahead and just browse the projects. Now, the first button here is the bidding projects, projects that have not yet bid. And you can do it, there'll just be a list of all the projects. It's arranged by bid date, so the nearest bid date, which is today, will be first, and it'll go through the last bid date. The first line right here is just telling you that there is actual documents up online that you can look at. The second one here with this number shows you how long it's been up. So if you want to see what's been recently put up, you decide not to get the bid dates yet, or the email notification, you can say, well, oh, this one hasn't even been put up yet. This is a project that we've been working on today, and I haven't had time to load it yet, but you can see that it will be coming up. Actually, it'll be up tonight. This is one that we put in yesterday. This is another one that we're working on. So you can see that how old these projects are. Over here is just the bid, the job number that we use, bid date, and then this is the actual project and the location and whether there's addendas on the project or not. This one has 2 addendas on it. This one's got 1. So that's one way to search for projects. Also under the bidding projects, you want to look for projects that have already been bid. You can press the archive projects, and it goes back, I think it goes back about 18 months. So in the last year and a half. If it's been up online here, then you can still access it for about a year and a half. Another way to search projects is right here for the project info. If you know what the project is that you're looking for, the project name, you can type in, well, we just did the hospital. Let's do a hospital. Hospital. And it'll come up, Kennewick Hospital. Or if you wanted to, the location, see if there's anything in Bremerton. I can't remember actually, so no, it doesn't look like it. But we do know there was one in Kennewick, so let's put in Kennewick, and yeah, there's a project in Kennewick. Surprise, surprise. So that's another way, and again, you can search the archive projects this way too. Just make sure that this button here, the archive button, is clicked. Another way, which one of my favorite ways to search for projects, is the keyword spec search. We've OCR'd all these projects, so if there is anything within the spec book that you're looking for, say a product, then you can search for that. You can also search for architects or engineers. Let's put in Hargis. Oops. Hargis. See if he's done any. Yeah, see, Hargis has done a job. So you can search by engineers. One of my favorites though is just product search. You can search for Zurn. And you can see that, yeah, Zurn has been spec'd on many projects throughout the web page. When you're doing these searches, it will bring up projects from all divisions. So just go on the end and look for whatever products you're looking for. Look for the mechanical, for the plumbing or the pumps. This will have the mechanical portions of it, and so it is separated into divisions, but just look for whatever areas you're looking for. So okay, let's say now we found a project that we were looking for. Let's do the 700 building. So let's take a look and see what is actually on the project. When you click on the title of the project, it'll take you to this title page, and it shows the bid date, the time, the location, a brief description of what's there. And over here on the right-hand side, under Documents, you'll want to go to the View Project Docs. It's all in Java. The rest of the stuff you can play around with, but it's not necessary. You'll probably just be using this one, View Project Docs. And you'll see this PDF file right here. It says 700 building. Go ahead and click on that, and it will upload, or it will download. Since it is a PDF file, depending on the size, if it's a really large job, it can take a couple minutes to download. Some of these projects, they're 30, 40 megabytes, and it might take a couple minutes to download. This one I don't think is quite as large, and I'm actually using I'm using a real small, it's a notebook computer, so the screen isn't very large, so you won't be able to see the complete page like you would on a larger monitor. But it'll come up. It's 94 pages, so it's a decent sized project. And you'll see the title page showing the title, the bid date, the time, where it's bidding, the completion time and liquidated damages, when we posted it, or when we received it, the architect, engineers, and the basic information on the job is right here on the title page. Now it's 94 pages, so you probably don't want to scroll down all 94 pages. So there's a couple ways to go through the project. The one that I enjoy is the bookmarks right here. If you press on bookmarks, you can skip to each section of the project that you want. Bid form, the different spec divisions, the specifications. So if you want to look at, let's say, plumbing fixtures, here you go, plumbing fixtures. And it'll go right to the plumbing fixture section. You can go ahead and increase the size if you want to. Again, on a larger monitor, you'll be able to see the specs much better. But yeah, from there you can go ahead and just go through that division. If you want to continue on down, go ahead and press the bookmark section, and you can see the plumbing counts right there. Or let's go take a look at the schedules. Schedules, yeah, it's going to be a full drawing side, so you'll want to probably enlarge it and just kind of move it over. And I guess if you wanted to, you can go to more tools and get the one that blows up a section, so you can kind of zoom in. Here we go. There's a zoom in, zoom out, marquee zoom right there. Hit that, and now, okay, marquee zoom, so we can just blow up right there, so you can just see the plumbing schedules. Again, it'll be much easier on a larger monitor. This is fairly small. So that's one way you can go through the project. Another way is, we were looking for Zern before, right? So let's type in Zern on the search bar right here and find next in current PDF. So you can go through each individual project and look for your manufacturer as well, and it'll pop up every time Zern pops up in the spec book. It'll go right to that page. So that's another way that you can navigate through each project. Oh, let's see. Now, if you want to share it with somebody in your office, or somebody who's bidding it, or whatever, you can save these projects. Each project you can just download onto your own computer, give it a name, or this was 700 building. Whoops. 700 building. And you can just go ahead and press save, and it'll save it right to your computer. And you can do that, and then you can email it to whoever you need to. I don't have an email set up on this computer, so it's not showing email. But or you can email it directly from our web page. You can also or group of pages, or the whole document if you want to. So you have full access to all of our projects. And then I think that's about it. To get back to the home page, or the online service page, just click my desk and it'll take you right back here. And if you have any questions or comments, if you need further help, you can reach me at 206-768-2700 or at csurveys@customsurveysinc.com. Hopefully this has been a help. Thanks a lot. Bye.